Hey, welcome back to Lamb Chop Builds. How's everyone doing today? This is going to be part three in the quote Days of Thunder painting style. You know, two different methods on the same car on that Super B body, if you remember right. I got a tape line down the middle. We're getting ready to mix some paint up and get some color on it. So let's. I'll turn you around here and we'll look at like a before and go over the body real quick, and then we'll get some paint done. All right, as you see, there's no paint on here yet. I'm going to use, where'd my paint jar go? Let me set that down. MCW Dusk Plum Metallic. I painted the Corvette that color last year. I'm not a big fan of that color at all. I was thinking it was different than it is. It might be the primer I used. I think I used black primer on the Corvette. It may look really good on this body because it's a gray primer. And so, the driver's side of this has been wet sanded to 12,000. And I think I may have done 5,000. Hold on. Volume down on here. Anytime I spray my MCW, I'm getting ready to mix it, I watch that video right here by Craig up there, Craig's Corner. I like his formula, and it works good for my models. So I always watch it to get a refresher because I don't have it wrote down. And I know it's always going to be there, but it's 1-to-1 and a little bit of hardener. So we're going to get ready to mix that. I'm going to use the Mecha Empire leveling thinner in this one. Save the Mr. Color for whatever. Yeah, we're using the same stuff. I'm going to be ordering a jar or two of the MCW MLT before too long. But let's get some paint on this and we'll come back to it. All right, so we got it in paint. You can see here. We will. I'm gonna let this dry a couple days before I do anything else with it. But I wanted to at least get it here. I could probably touch it in the next couple of hours because it kind of dries real quick. The enamel does. I think we're going to be, can't tell it looking at it any difference. We're going to carry this through. We're going to lightly wet sand it and clear it. I think I need to go back and listen to find out what I was looking at and see if I want to clear it with wet sand first, then clear, and then sand again, or just clear it and go after it. So I think we're going to end up wet sanding lightly, like 12,000 on the driver's side here, and we'll go 5,000 on this side before we clear it. Then we will clear it out the same. That color just ain't. All those don't do nothing for me. I mixed a little extra when I made it. Even with the hardener, I stuck it back in the jar just to see what we come up with later. If I need to touch anything up, which I doubt it. I don't know if I can darken it with something to use it for weathering. Who knows? With that, happy modeling. We'll see you next time. All right. It's been a few hours since it's dry the touch now. We're good to mess with it. And then feeling it. This side, the driver's side, which is been wet sanded to 12,000 over the primer is, it is smoother, but I can't, there's some high spots in the paint maybe. The paint's a little, because this ain't a gloss paint. You can see it's got a sheen to it. And then in the light, it looks the same. But this is smoother over here than here. So far, it's proven like a 12,000 wet sand is going to allow for a smoother finish. We will be wet sanding this to 12,000 and 8,000 on this, or 5,000 on this side, I said, and 12,000 over here, and seeing what we end up with before we clear. Well, I will wet sand and clear and see how it looks. I think, I don't know. I'll figure it out as I do it. But yeah, this color doesn't fit this car at all. It didn't fit the Corvette at all. It might fit like a 55 or something pretty nice because it's an old color. I can't remember the 55 maybe. GM color. Let's look here. 56, I believe, is how I read on their paints. 56 is the GM year. It's on a Mopar for an older one, newer one, I mean. Yeah. With that, this part 3 is done. Happy miling. We'll see you next time.